Hello and welcome back to another video. And actually, I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. This video is gonna be in English, um, and I hope that makes a little more sense for those students that are looking to um, a little help in English. Okay, with this lesson. So, as you see, is lesson 1.6. How can you round decimals? By using a number line. And that's basically the strategy that we're going to use today. How can you use a number line? So if you notice, I have 1, 2, and 3 lines, 3 number lines. And a number line is composed of different numbers. 1, 2, and 3 whole numbers. But what happened between the 1 and 2? Right? And if you notice, between the 1 and 2, we have a fraction of the whole number. So what I'm trying to say is that I have a number here, 1 and 53 hundredths. And just to go back and remember a little bit of our place values, this one right here, the number 1 is in the ones place value, and after the decimal we say we have the tens place value, hundreds place value, and thousands place value. Correct? So, but how we can round decimals? By using a number line. That's the topic of the objective for today. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to find 1 and 53 hundredths in here. And if I add a 0, because actually we're going to add a 0, and this number now we read it as 1 and 0 tenths, right? So if I come up here now, I'm going to have 1 and 1/10, and if we continue, this line right here is going to be like 1 and 2/10, and what happened? The next one is going to be 1 and 3/10, 1 and 4/10, 1 and 5/10, and then 1 and 6/10, 1 7/10, and 1 8/10, and 1 9/10. So if I come up here and I said, well, I'm looking for 1 and 53 hundredths, yeah, actually I can find 1 and 50 or 1 and 5/10 right here. So I'm gonna use the second line, to zoom in a little bit more what's going on. So if I go up here again, each line represents 1 and 1/10. And this right here is gonna be my 1 and 2/10, 1 and 3/10, 1 and 4/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 5/10. So 1 5/10 right there. So we established that 1 and 5/10 is right here. Right here is where when we break it in more little lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So each line now represents hundreds, and the hundreds place value. So to be able to locate the 53 hundredths place value, we're gonna go here and we're gonna count 3 lines. So now we have 1, 2, and 3. So right here, At this point, now we have located 1 and 53 hundredths. And if you notice, what happens is that we break it down right here, and we added 1 more. Or in this case, we added 10 more. So now this is what happened here. We break it in more little fractions. So actually it's getting smaller and smaller. If you notice, this is at 1/10, the tens place value, 1/10. So one of these little lines is 1/100th. So that's why we call it hundredths place value. Okay. So this is how we use the number line. Now the question is how we can round decimals by using this strategy. So in some of the questions in the book, in this book for 5th grade, we're gonna find a question like using this number, but now in here they're gonna ask us round each number to the place of the underlined digit. So for our purpose, we're just gonna underline the digit that we want to round, and it's gonna be the tens place value. So if we underline that, we had to use 3 steps. Step 1 said, find the rounding place, look at the digit of the right of the rounding place, right? So we have that right here. So step 2, if the digit is 5 or greater, right? 5 or greater, increase the rounding digit by 1. If the digit is less than 5, the rounding digit stays the same. So what they're trying to say is very simple. Because we have to round in the tens place value, so this guy, we have to look to the number 3. Let me use a different color, number 3. And because the number 3 is, according to our rules, is less than 5, stays the same. But it stays the same? Well, not really. What's going on is, this is the real rounding purposes. It's going to be 1 and 5 tenths. That's what we're rounding, okay? This is our purpose of why we are using that. So this is how we round decimals, okay? So now let me throw out one more problem and see what see how it can help us to solve it using our 2 steps. Okay. In the book, I'm gonna solve number 12. It's a big number, number 12. So in problem number 12, it's like this. Number 12 give us 183, 183, and 92 hundredths. Remember that after the decimal is the tens, hundredths. So how we can answer using our number line? So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna start with 183, and I'm gonna go to 184. And between here, I had to find 183 and 92 hundredths. And right away, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find my half. My half is right here. It's gonna be 183 and 5 tenths. If I continue, I'm gonna find 183 and 60 tenths, 184, I'm sorry, 183 7 tenths, 188 tenths, 183, right, 183 and 9 tenths, and eventually we're going to hit 184, 184. And we can add it, if we wanted, we can add the decimal, but we don't have nothing to the tens place value there, right? So right here we're going to start with 183.0, 183 and 110, and then we continue. So to round this, we're going to find, and we're going to comment right here is our 183 and 90. Well, basically it's actually 183 and 9 tenths. So what is the 2? Remember what we did here? We had to break between here 9 lines. 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 183 and 92, we have to get 1 and 2. So our number is 183 and 92 hundredths is right there. So how we can round that? How we can round that number? So we're going to underline, and the book says the number underlined is the 3. Number 3, right here. That's the number underlined. So if that's the number that we have to look, we have to go here, and the 9 is the one that is going to help us to round that number. So according to our steps 1 and 2, step 2 says that if the number is greater than 5, we have to increase 1. But if it's less than 5, it stays the same. So if we notice the number 9 is greater than 5, well, automatically goes, we added 1 to the 3, and then we're gonna round it to 144, and that's a result, 144. Okay, and this is how you use your number line, and basically it's telling you, or it's showing you where and how to break in and how to find different place values with decimals in the number line. Okay, I hope this video can help you a little bit more. Please, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section, and please like and subscribe, and this is the only way that we can increase our channel, and I hope this can help you out. Have a good one and see you soon. Bye.